Okay, so I finally got to show that off. As I was saying in the last stream, I was wondering how they were going to do this. So anyway, hey everyone, Archer here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Clip Plus. So previously I made my way through Sayori's route a bit more, and if my memory is right, I think we're slowly approaching at least what I'm going to call the end of the route, or at least what I'm going to considerably play for it. Oh, and thanks so much. Keep it a 100. Anyway, well, I guess let's log into my fake desktop here. And I believe I also unlocked one of the side stories. Oh, two of them, actually. But, well, we're not going to touch on those until later. I still have no idea how the end of this game is going to work, considering the original game deletes itself after you finish it, and, well, that, at least I don't think that can happen in this version. As I believe it was Afro Zero who said it, but this game pretty much more or less exists mainly to give people a chance to play this game on consoles. The side stories was just kind of a little bonus to sweeten the deal. So, yeah, let's just... enough of me talking. Okay, and let's see, according to my notebook, I want to start on save number 4. Alright. So I think this is the point when they start talking about the festival. Alright, well anyway. Okay everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the other I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Alright everyone, up against the wall. It's time for public humiliation. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. Just ignore it, you'll live longer. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Simple and clean, like they say in Kingdom Hearts. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! We're going to be performing the Iliad for everyone. Okay, no. I keep making that joke, but, well... like I said, this is how you actually did perform poems back in the day. You would perform them. They wouldn't be written either. Performing? That's right. We're gonna do a dance tribute to Carrie Underwood. Okay, no. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, We're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting in on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. This wasn't part of the job description. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. And I agree with the fish thing. Okay, there is no fish thing here. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. No, I don't want to go through public humiliation. Oh, and hey, let's see. Markle Max 782, I believe. I'm sorry if I keep butchering people's names. You have to forgive me. If by first time playing, you mean the first time playing this version of the game, yes. I played the original, like, 4 years ago at this point. So, not entirely the first time playing this. So, if you're looking forward to me being freaked out and whatever, well, I'm not going to be that much freaked out. Not to mention, I play a ton of DDLC mods on the side, so... Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best shot. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. You know, ignoring the fact that you're the only 4 characters in existence, not including me. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. No. Show me that horizon. No, I said horizon, not Verizon. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? No, I don't. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. You know nothing about me, Monica. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, in front of a bunch of strangers that you've never met and will most likely judge you for the rest of our high school lives, then I know you can do it. So grumpy. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. What do you mean, I don't know? Like I said, like, seriously, if you go on my YouTube channel right now, go through all the playlists, and look up the playlist that says Doki Doki Literature Club Do Not Watch. I know what's gonna happen, more or less. I'm a Doki Doki Literature Club vet, if that's what you're saying. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I guess it's all up to me. I agree with the fish thing. No. There is no fish thing here. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. You don't have a leg to stand on! And I'm not saying that because none of you have legs, technically.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew.
What was that, Monica?
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Stop looking at me!
Sigh, because I'm Lucy Loud. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh my god. Yeah. This couldn't be more ironic if it tried. Why do I have the feeling you're going to be the death of me? Don't say that, Master. Okay, let me just... I guess since... Well, it seems like most of the comments are on YouTube right now, so... I guess I'm just gonna get my iPod to the stream. Because I cannot see all the way from over here. And it's getting annoying having to get up and walk over to my computer every single time. Let's see, who's my favorite? That's kind of a hard one. I would say if Monica did not exist, Yuri would definitely be #1 on my list, followed by Sayori. But since Monica does exist, and she kind of screws everything up for me, yeah, so... Like, considering I'm in the process of trying to write a mod for her, and I've technically written 3 other mods for her, yeah, so...
Oh gosh. Yuri, am I gonna have to silence you now? You know too much.
Good luck, bro. Okay, I don't know why everyone's acting like... well, like I said, I am a Doki Doki Literature Club vet. This was literally the first game I played, like, 4 years ago, so... I mean, I know what I'm getting myself into here.
You'll be fine, Yuri. As far as you know. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no.
Oh, thank you, Julia.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah, unfortunately, well, I'm not a new player. Like I said, I've played through the original 4 years ago, so... However, considering those videos are awful, which is why in the playlist I literally tell you, do not watch. And since I want to experience this game on console, I figured, you know, this is my chance to finally redeem myself after 4 years. Who is Munika? Someone I should know about?
Can I go next? Of course.
Of course!
Now let's see.
Jeez. Let's see, am I... Well, the YouTube chat seems a lot more lively today. Me on my way to watch it? Are you saying you're on your way to watch it? I don't know. Let me see, though. Looks like I have someone trying to... Yeah, I need to... Let's see, unwanted spam, yes. Yeah, because... I don't want any of that spam on my YouTube chats. Okay, well, if you're going to watch it... Wait a minute. Are you saying you're gonna go watch those god-awful videos I made 4 years ago? I'm just saying, if you watch those videos, I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Even though the playlist literally tells you, do not watch it, but you're gonna be very disappointed watching those videos, considering this was back when I was very shy and awkward, and you can barely hear me talking, and... Yeah, I'm just saying. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you now, you're going to be very disappointed watching those videos. The only reason I leave those videos up is because that was my first Let's Play ever. And that way, like, case in point, I can tell people, I played the original, and I have proof that I played the original. And that's why, personally, I would like it if people were to watch these over those, but... Like I said, I guess I can't stop you. But I am just gonna tell you right now, those videos are awful. Compared to the content I make today. She stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Okay, well, you're also going to kind of be disappointed there, because I watched Manly Badass Hero play it, and... Well, since I already knew what was happening, or what was going to happen, and because I muted my mic for a good portion of the time, yeah, my reaction to that isn't quite as genuine as you would hope so. And because, since to this day that song gives me major PTSD, I just didn't want people to hear me being like, oh, I'm scared, over and over again. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Maybe she's born with it. Or maybe it's Maybelline. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quietly walks over to the podium.
This poem is called...
It's called The Ugly Barnacle. Okay, no. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. You might say that she's a dangerous woman. Okay, this is an Ariana Grande song. Although, no, we're not at that point yet. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. Back to life, back to reality. It's up to me to save the situation. I guess it's up to me! I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Because damn it, she's worth it. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
My cakes will burn! Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
And I'm still not used to seeing this sprite with Sayori's smile with teeth now. I'm so used to the original. It's as though, like, now that I see her with teeth, it just seems so weird just because of how I was so used to the original sprite for her for all these years. Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Or, how did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. It's my poem and I need it now!
Okay, well. Yeah, I was watching a bunch of old commercials last night, and that was one of the ones that came up. And I was just like, oh my god, I haven't seen this in forever.
I see, I see. Okay, then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Daniel liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? You're not gonna answer me, are you?
It came out nicely, Sayori.
Oops, why did I turn her into a Southern Belle there a little bit?
It came out nicely there, Sayori. I do declare. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely.
And well, unfortunately she isn't here, but I'll do this in honor of her. Atmosphere!
But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
I'm grumpy.
Don't make me go before Daniel. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Daniel lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. Let me show you what being mediocre is all about. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. All my poems are just 20 random words from a word bank. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Stop looking at me! Alright, now. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I got my participation ribbon. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Make him away. Okay, that song doesn't really work here.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Just a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, you're all gonna have to kind of do it again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Because these are people I have to see every single day. And they're probably going to be judging me for the rest of my life. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
In other words, she would feel more comfortable around her friends and more intimidated presenting in front of a bunch of strangers.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. Yuri does he? I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. Oh, you're back. How disappointed are you in the video, then? Like I said, those videos are not my best work. Why do you think I'm trying to essentially replace them with the stream version of this game? I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club.
Stupid sexy Monica!
It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone.
Well... You're gonna be sifting through a lot of the videos there. I'm just warning you now. Well, you see, I keep telling people, do not watch those videos. The editing is awful, the commentary is horrendous, you can't find anything. Like, if you asked me, like, maybe 2 years ago, I might have been able to tell you which video has that moment, but I don't remember anymore. I just know that those videos are awful, and I really don't want people to watch them.
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that.
Okay, well, let me see. I can already tell this is going to be... I'm just saying, if you're going to be causing issues, I'm sorry, but... Yeah, because we're definitely not going to be talking about that here. Okay, let me just see.
As for the festival, we'll be planning tomorrow. Or we'll finish planning tomorrow. And then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
The day of reckoning.
I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. Okay, no. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yup. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
Monica, stop doing that!
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Stop teasing me! Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well... how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Daniel, you don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already, before stupid sexy Monica flusters me even more. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh. Is Yuri like the default that it jumps to? Because, I've been purely going for Sayori this whole route. Huh?
What would you do?
Well, first I would get under my desk, get into the fetal position, and cower in fear. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, well... Since this is going to be purely the Sayori route, this is what I'm gonna go with. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But... she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Like I need to see her any more than I already do? Gosh! Okay, well, the role of MC will now be played by Napoleon Dynamite. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Daniel. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I've made my decision. I can't really figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I think I know! And I'm not saying... well, actually, yes, I am saying it because I come from the future. Okay, oops, hold on. Time for me to look up my little guide here. Okay, the poem words. No, stop resetting it. Okay, well. Misery, misery, misery. Okay, well, unfortunately I don't have Willem Dafoe's voice. Let's see. Okay, lazy. Lazy misery. Family. Adventure. Oh, atone? No. Let's see what else here. Hopeless? As in hopeless romantic? Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Bum bum. Call my baby lollipop. Tell you why. Okay, no. Like I said, I was watching a whole bunch of old commercials out of boredom yesterday. I call her lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Empty, like my soul. Oh, empty is actually a word for her. Okay, we're almost to the end here. Oh! Blah! Well, I think it still worked. And... well... oh crud, I didn't save, though. Well... I can still, like, play back up to this point if I have to, just skip through it. But I mean, 19 out of 20 words should still work.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Okay, this part.
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
What are you talking about, Monica?
Never mind.
Crystal don't lie, sugar.
Let's just focus on our own event for today, or let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Don't you know what it is when you make an assumption? You will be an ass, and the will shun you.
Jeez, you worry too much about me.
Sayori, well, I care about you.
I'm fine, see?
You're not fine. Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they're preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Daniel, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Yeah, that's not normal. Well, at least it's not normal for her.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Daniel. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I care about the well-being of all my club members, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Daniel.
Me? But I'm not well developed enough to be on anyone's mind. How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how it has... it's not any different now than it has always been. Stupid sexy Monica.
You're so funny, Daniel.
I'm not the funny lady.
Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you?
No, I have not.
I said too much. Forget I said anything, okay? What are we talking about? I'm sorry. What do I know, anyway? I'm just a president. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Okay, it looks like we have another sort of... Well... Yeah, it seems like my YouTube chat is a lot more lively today. Although not quite the way I would have wanted it to be. Like, yeah, I especially don't appreciate being cursed out in Spanish. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I don't know why I'm on your recommended. Well, I guess all I can say is if you hate my channel that much, you always can just stop watching and stop trolling me. Yeah, I guess I might as well just... Okay, I don't know what's going on with the stream right now. But, okay, well. Yeah, I have no idea what it is with my YouTube chat right now. Let me just see here. Okay, well, it seems as though YouTube is kind of messing up a little bit. Alright, well, let me just see if I can maybe... Well, no, not really. It says that I... What is it? Oh, never mind. It was saying before that YouTube is not receiving enough information or whatever, but now apparently I have an excellent connection. Okay, well... I guess hopefully I can continue now. Okay, well, I guess after I got rid of the 2 trolls from my chat, I can continue. Yeah, I'm just here like, why are you on my recommended? Da loco? Well, if you don't like my stuff, I'm just saying, don't watch, you know? Okay, well anyway. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, so it looks like I did the right one. So if I remember right, at this point Yuri or Natsuki would probably chime in with something But obviously, since I'm kind of avoiding them, yeah, it's... Anyway, well...
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, well, in this case, I'm gonna leave Sayori for last. So I guess let's just head on down the line, sort of, still. We're gonna talk to Natsuki first off.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems, anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No! Gross! It's not like I care, dummy. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh, snap! You have chosen death. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Well, I mean, you kind of asked for it there.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
If that was you joking, I'd hate to see when she's serious. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurts. Ow, that hurts. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Hilarious, even. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Yeah, you kinda should, because, like I said, you have chosen death when you make comments like that to her.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Okay, I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you had thought left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
The seagulls! Okay, well, did you decide to write about the beach first, then come up with the message later?
Well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Okay, next. And there's the funny lady.
Well done, Daniel. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad.
It's one of my favorite J-Lo songs. Okay, no.
Sharing our writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. You know, as if this were a dating sim. Anyway. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Even if it is just 20 random words from a word bank that, when put together, make total nonsense.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Daniel?
Huh? I learned that I'm a total idiot. Okay, no.
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Huh? Why me?
Because you're the funny lady. And you would be my favorite girl if Monica didn't exist. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Huh?
For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Okay, now we have the beach poem by Yuri. And oh god, yeah. Is it just me or... well, I guess her handwriting is getting a little harder for me to read sometimes. I'm gonna have to kind of get closer to the TV a little bit here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she?
No, but she punched me in the gut with her... or she elbowed me in the guts.
She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea, not mine. You can't blame me for this. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Sailor Moon says. Okay, no. Okay, now we're gonna go with Monica.
Hi, Daniel. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people is a whole other story entirely. I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. Except there really is a lot of pressure on you. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
But there is no funny here. I already talked to the funny lady. How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? And you haven't been spending any time with me whatsoever. That's kind of a problem, if you ask me. I mean, what am I saying?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see, I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today.
Yeah? Did she tell you something?
She told me everything. Well, not really. Either way, you can't know. Well...
Oh. Okay, well...
Daniel, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not! What do you take me for? Oh, what do we have going on here? The font is giant because on the Switch version, you can't see crap. I do have the PlayStation 4 version. I don't know, maybe I might just try to compare it, but like, yeah, if I were to have it any smaller, nobody would be able to read anything. Like, yeah, so... I don't know why... Supposedly it's only the Switch version. I do have the PlayStation 4 version and the Steam version, but I haven't tried those out yet. Yeah, I guess aside from Genshin and Final Fantasy, Nintendo is still, like, my console of choice.
I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, I'll believe you. For now. You no good cowboy Casanova.
Stupid sexy Monica!
Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
Are you threatening me, Master Monica? Well, no, she's specifically threatening Sayori, but, well...
Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden?
I think I know! And I'm looking right at her!
Well, never mind. It's obvious that you know too much. This isn't really the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift, the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Well, it's not twilight sky, but... ugh. Okay, fine. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking, but before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, She blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Let me see first. Yeah, that's pretty much. That's pretty much how I kind of joke around with Monica's voice a bit. And partially when I do write her character in mods.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life to meaning, or give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
What? You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Ignore what I'm saying. I'm just speaking nonsense. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Sailor Moon says. Okay, now we can finally get to Sayori. And we can finally see if what I was thinking was correct.
This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Daniel.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course! Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Sayori, I don't believe you and your new DDLC Plus teeth for a moment. Do you want to take a nap or something?
No, that's silly.
No, you're silly!
Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
But I can't smile if I know that you're not smiling! Well, alright.
Hey, Daniel. I'm still a little surprised.
Surprised?
I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does.
Yeah, it seems like for whatever reason, it kind of seems like the game defaults to Yuri. Because, I mean, okay, aside from the last poem and me accidentally choosing one word for Yuri, yeah, it seems like The game is almost telling me you should be going for Yuri. That's kind of strange, to me at least. Well, maybe not so much, but I just kind of thought, since I'm being like completely neutral between Natsuki and Yuri, well, I mean, I guess the game doesn't really have much of another option now, does it?
Or even Natsuki.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
But in the end...
Yeah. Just... yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
No, because Natsuki wants to kill me in my sleep, and Yuri makes me too nervous. And, well, Monica is just Monica, so...
Wait. Of course I do.
It's just that the guy who's controlling me wants to get closer to you for whatever reason.
But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to put up and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And that is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. You sweet talker, you. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No! Daniel! I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori... I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Whatever I said, just tell me the song and I'll sing it. Because I just want you back for good. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Daniel. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori...
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, well. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to do that. Okay, and let me just see here. Save 4 is Sayori. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's been about a month since I last played the game. And it's been almost 3 months since I first started the game. Okay, well... me see here. We're going to return to the fake desktop. And let's see, what have we got? Anything new? Okay, we have the two poems here. There's Monica's poem. Secrets. Oh, what do you know? Let's see. A sketch of Sayori's second CG, cut out and aligned with the angle of the background. And then, let's see, of course, the first CG. Sayori's initial design. And I guess a whole bunch of hairstyles for Sayori. Promo. Okay, so that's all that. Okay, let me just see real fast. Okay, well... So, at least for right now, I've played up to where I want to be in Sayori's route. So I guess now what I'm going to do is... I'm going to switch on over to Natsuki's route for the next stream. So I'm probably going to cut the stream right here. I don't know if I'm going to continue a little bit. Right now I have a very hungry dog who wants my attention, so... Yeah, that might be what I do, just to make things a little bit easier for editing and whatever. And that way, it's not so much of a jumbled mess. Yeah, I guess you can kind of hear Joy just going a little bit crazy in the background. Alright, so yeah, I guess for now, thank you for watching, and well, you kind of got here at the time that I was going to stop the stream, but, well, anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.